and get mad then, as we all say, he's a madman. Right? And so looking at mental health, it's a mental disorder is characterized by, you must have a manifestation, which is you must be showing signs. Significant disturbance is in an individual cognitive, emotional regulation or in their behavior. It is usually associated with stress or stress. So you must have a stress in your life to have distress. Lose a loved one by death or by separation of relationship, because many of us will experience death in the family. And how did you feel at the end of that or during the period? Stress, isn't that so? Yeah. Very stressful. My little experience of the closest that I had was my father. And the worst experience was that he died in my hand, moving him from one place to the next. And it is 5 years now, 6 years in June, and I can still remember vivid how everything happened. And I'm not stressed or distressed, but it was a stressful period to deal with. And so looking at mental health, different types of mental disorder. Mental disorder may also be referred to as mental health condition. The latter is a broader term covering mental disorder like psychosocial disability, mental status of significant distress or impairment in functioning, or risk of self-harm. You know, many persons may have mental disorder and they harm themselves by using instruments like knives, scissors. They might even light the home on fire, throw out the clothing and different stuff like that. Some key mental disorder that we are going to mention today, there are over 100 mental disorder. But looking at the 7 most important ones that persons are coming down with today are anxiety disorder, depression, bipolar disorder, PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder, schizophrenia, eating disorder, disruptive behavior, and social disorder. I want to look at PTSD disorder. It's a developing exposure to an extremely threatening or horrific event or a series of events. It is characterized by all of the following. I would say it's a disorder that if God don't intervene, if you don't know God, you will run mad. Have experienced this experience. It's an experience that you don't want to experience. You would have flashbacks, like sometimes you would be in your bed and you would want to know if you're possessed by the devil. I've experienced it and I can tell you it's not an experience that you want to experience. You might be dreaming that somebody's coming for you to kill you, or that something bad. Deep sleep, you would be wakened by this flashback. Signs and symptoms might be extreme fatigue, irritability, and loss of appetite. There is a condition called sleepness, Like, you want to sleep all the time. You don't want to eat. You don't want people around you. You feel that the zone, the place that you're in is a safe haven, like a zone that you alone want, but that's not a safe place. And so I want to say today, thank God for knowing Jesus and for people that spiritual intervention as well as supportive and medical intervention. What does the health system have for persons with these disorders, of which we know we may not be able to go through all of them, but we know that mental health is real. The health system have not for persons with, well, we said treat the symptom. We have to deal with the real cause of what is causing me to have this condition. And so looking at it is very, very important during this time. People with mental health disorder also require, as I said, social support like community and neighbors, including personal, family, and social relationship. People with this condition may also need support for educational programs, employment, houses, finance. Because if my breakdown came from, let us say, finance, right? I can pray how much and don't work, I wouldn't have help. So as the word said, pray without work is dead. So we need, if it's a financial constraint, we need to pray, work, and then there is where we can deal with this condition. We also need to strengthen effective leadership and governance for mental health, well, the system, to provide comprehensive, integrated, and responsive mental health and social care service in community-based setting, to implement strategies for promoting and prevention in mental health, and to strengthen information system evidence and research for medical health. So in doing that, we know that for a fact that when we do that, first, seek God. Second, family help, which is family support. Then deal with our own mental health in accepting that something is going on with me. When we accept that something is going on, we pray for help. And if it's a situation where you cannot deal with it, well, on your level, there is a referral system, and so is acceptance. When we accept that there is something wrong, sometimes people would say, nothing is wrong with me, fine and normal. But when you accept that something is wrong, you seek help through prayers, and you have family support, financial support, social support, then your stress and your depression start going day by day, and then you may not be able to, but by the grace of God, you will not remain in your depression where you are. So I do hope and trust that this little presentation on mental health can help us to reflect on our lives. And there is a term that says insanity, over and over again and having the same result. So if you notice to yourself that you have been doing this thing over and over, and sometimes or most of the times you're having the same result, seek medical help. Yes, Brother Charles?
Is bipolar the same as positive disorder?
While it is not the same, it is close. The symptoms, signs and symptoms are closely related. That is why they said medical intervention. When you do that, then you would know when the doctor did his examination and test and whatever, then he would rule out which one of the signs and symptoms are closely related.
That's to do with the brain though.
Praying. Any question?
No, it has to do with the brain.
Yes, all of them is Anybody want to share, or is there any comment? Well, if there is no thought to share, or no question or no comment, it's either two things. It's either the message wasn't sent through or it was very clear. So, thank you for listening.
Thank you, Sister Felicia. At this time, we are going to make use of hymn number 652, Love at Home. Before we go into the community, we're going to sing Love at Home. There is beauty all around when there's love at home. There is joy in every song when there's love at home. Peace and plenty here abide, smiling fear on every side. Time that softly, sweetly glide when there's love at home. Love at home. Love at home. Time that softly, sweetly glide when there's love at home. Finally, heaven smiles above. At home. All the earth is filled with love. All the earth is filled with love. When there's love at home. Sweeter sing the Brooklyn by. Sweeter sings the Brooklyn by. Brighter beam the azure sky. The azure sky. Oh, there's one who smiles on high. When there's love at home, love at home, love at home. Time that softly, sweetly glides when there's love at home. Jesus makes me holy thine. Jesus makes me holy thine. When there's love at home. There's love at home. May thy sacrifice be mine. May thy sacrifice be mine. When there's love at home. Safely from all harm I rest. Safely from all harm I rest. With no sinful care distress. Sinful care distress. Through thy tender mercies bless. When there's love at home, love at home, love at home, love at home, love at home. Time that softly, sweetly glide. When there's love at home, sing the chorus again. Love at home, love at home. Time that softly, sweetly glide. When there's love at home. Alright, we must express our gratitude to the health center staff for accommodating us this morning. We are going to go into the community at the moment, where we're going to go house to house and we're going to distribute our bread into the community. We will not force, but if the household needs prayer, we will pray with them. If there's a need to collect a number, contact number, we will make contact and do follow up. If there is a need, if you see a physical need in the community, we are here, and that is why we are out here to reach the needs of our people. Alright, so this is what we will do.
What are you saying?
No, Each person we're going to have a photograph taken. So we will all have a loaf of bread in our hand, and we will already so he can get some photographs.
Then flip the station, then back to the station.
Yeah, no, the fact is
No, look on the one. No, not so now.
This morning I woke up and I looked in the mirror and every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise, and that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, yeah. Don't fuss and fight, let us unite, thank God for life. Oh, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. So you know I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death. I will feel no weakness today when I see the clock ticking away. And the trees are rotting away. Everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's so need to get wiser, got to work harder. In the end, it will get better. Thank you for joining. Let's go. Come on. Somebody make some noise in here. Come on, catch it, Jehovah.
just come in.
Everybody get ready. Come on, 30 seconds. Come on.
Dance to the devil.
Come on, come on.
You just say?
Come on. Get ready. Come on over here. Balcony, I can't hear you. Full speed. Everybody, let's go. I see you.
No, you we carry. You collect yours. We gonna do the carry. Right? Where's your bread? Like Miss Sour, whatever but
What happened to the egg? E-R-E-A bread. Way to get a tour, man.
Hindi ko po sa kaya lang Angkot.
I don't know where's your brother.
That's probably the ass, right? The mouth.
That's not sweet, man.
Okay. So you're
Hey, nice walk, nice walk. Nice walk for yourself. Yeah, nice work to still give back to the community. You know, nice work. I like that. As a chairman for NGO, I like that.
Community wants you.
Hello, yeah. Come on. Inside. Walang bite. Walang. We are here proudly in our community of Smithfield. We're happy. Oh. Pete. Who wants to share a bird in me?
Me.
Oh, Tyree's gone. Come. Inside. Wait for another. Wait on me. Inside. Wait on me. Tyree's come on the bridge.
Come, isang car just come this side now. Yeah, come back and clear the way.
Hold it up. Not on the
I don't know. This first one. I don't know. Jerry!
Dali. She don't eat a show. Come. Morning. Yes, sharp dog. Okay.
Dolly.
Auntie Dolly frightened.
Who are my children?
Kayla,
First
come.
thing. Yeah?
Kayla, come.
Which one?
Sleeping.
Who crazy the why she sleep? You want left one sleep. Loaf of love every year February time. We get this loaf of love. We just normally go around just a little act of kindness. Just a loaf of bread. We feed people and
Thank you. Just nice to meet you today.
we pray with them. We all right.